welcome back to my channel and another video. Today's video, it's going to be a current empties, so basically just to look at my rubbish, what I'm getting rid of. No, really, to see what I would maybe repurchase, wouldn't repurchase, etc. As you can see here in the background, I have the 3 dogs on the bed with me. Robert is home today, but they did not want to go with him. It was like, no mum, we want to be with you and just torture your life. So I don't mind if they're here and they're quiet, but it's the minute they hear a noise outside the bedroom window, that's it. It all kicks off, it goes downhill from there. But anyway, let's jump into this video. By the way, it is roasting today. I've already filmed a video at a food shop haul, and the sun is shining, but you thought, oh, you know, still winter, still going to be really cold. No, I'm going to have to strip off me when I've done this video. I am absolutely sweltered. It is so warm. So yeah, but that's not what you came here for. You didn't come here for a weather review. So shut up, Claire, and let's get on with this video. So as you can see here, I have got a box of empties and we'll go through them and I'll tell you what I think. So the first thing is it's a bottle of Primark. Just don't want this to fall off my knee. It's probably going to. The Primark Micellar Water. I don't know what to say, the light is just terrible today. It's so bright. Again, I like this. It's handy to have for normally when I'm in the shower once a day, I'll wash my face with a face wash and then I'll like cleanse properly at night. But I mean, I'm not gonna lie, there is times where I just cannot be bothered. I'm so tired. I cannot be bothered to start and do the whole nighttime routine if I'm extremely tired. You know, and that could be a couple of times a week. I'm not gonna lie about that. So this always comes in handy. There was only a little bit left in this one. I mean, I had this for months and months. There was a little bit left in this one. I have another one in here, but I thought I'd throw it in and let you know. Okay, the next thing is the L'Oreal Elvive. This is the Extraordinary Oil. As I've said quite a few times, underneath this copper sky, this is what I mean, this is where it all goes downhill. Underneath this copper colour, there is probably, I would say from, right, I will kick you out. This is what it's going to be through this whole video, I'm telling you now. As I said, underneath this copper colour, I would say probably from about here down is just pure bleach. And because I was full head of bleach, I got a full head of highlights, and it is so dry. So I thought I would try anything shampoo, conditioner wise, but at the same time I have to be quite careful because for some reason certain shampoos just really send my head into overdrive with it. And I mean, over the years I thought it was maybe the parabens and the silicones and things like that, but I mean, I've tried shampoos with all that in it and they haven't bothered me, you know, or I've had shampoos with none of that in it and it has bothered me. So I don't know exactly what it is about certain shampoos that my scalp doesn't like, so it can be very hit and miss, but that one I was fine with. I probably would buy it again. You know, it did make my hair feel a lot softer for a shampoo. The only thing is, if you're really greasy haired, I would not recommend this because obviously it's meant to be nourishing and it has oils in it, so that's the last thing you would need if you had greasy hair. The next thing is this. It's the Soap and Glory dry shampoo. This was actually, I got this at Christmas. It was in one of their, you know, their sets. I given a gift at Christmas, and this was in one of the sets. Honestly, it was okay. It was just okay. To be honest, I wouldn't purchase this one again. I just wasn't thrilled with it. I mean, the smell of it was lovely and it did kind of do the job, but no, it wasn't for me. I know a lot of people love Baptiste and that's going to be their favourite. I do like Baptiste. The only thing I don't like about it is the real heavy white cast you get off it. So when I was a blonde it wasn't too bad, but now that I'm copper, I mean rub and rub and rub, and you know, you still get this sort of like cast from it. So I really like at the minute using the collab ones, you know, the ones that there's none of that like visible cast. So that's what I'm tending to buy at the minute, but I am using something else. Again, it was part of a, I can't remember, was it part of a gift at Christmas or did I buy it? But anyway, I think it's called Leo Bancroft or something. As I say, I'm using that one at the minute and it's okay, but anyway, that's neither here nor there. This is about some glory one. Yeah, so okay, if I was at a friend's or it was lying about or whatever and I was in a pinch, yeah, I would use it, but I mean, I wouldn't go out of my way to buy this again. I really, it was just okay, not enough for me to go, yeah, I'll spend my money on that. The next thing is the Nivea refreshing face wash. It's just not going to focus because my big face is in the way. Anyway, yeah, I used to love this stuff, and I mean, don't get me wrong, I probably will buy it again. You know, this used to be my #1 favourite, this, and they brought a rose one out in it, and I absolutely love these, but I have actually, actually discovered something else that I like even better, that doesn't make my face feel, this I liked, but when I washed my face with it, it was really like squeaky clean, like it had just stripped everything off of my face. And while some people love that, I don't, but it didn't stop me from using it. But as I say, I'm using something else at the minute that I really love. So if I'm stuck, if I'm in a pinch and I can't get the one I'm currently using, I would buy this again. But if I can still get the one I'm using at the minute, I probably won't buy this for a while. I hope you understand what I'm saying. I go round the houses trying to make my point sometimes. I do apologise. Right, the next thing is the Bumble Hairdresser's Invisible Oil. Now, I love this. Absolutely love this. It's quite a few. It's a heat protecting, UV protecting, also you can use it as like a, you know, an oil in your hair. This is expensive. For this, what size is this bottle? For this 250ml bottle, it's 24 quid. Now, if you don't want to spend that money, excuse me, how I discovered this was I actually bought the smaller bottle. It was £12, which is still really expensive. So I've just got a really itchy nose. With £12 for the smaller bottle is still really expensive. But I got it to try to see what it was like, a bit of a splurge, and I loved it. Absolutely loved it. And then obviously when I seen how much this one was, I was like, oh my god. But it does last ages. It really, really is fantastic stuff. And I will definitely repurchase this again without a doubt. But all I can say is if it was something that you'd be interested in trying, buy the smaller bottle for £12 first. Because like I always say, what works for me mightn't necessarily work for someone else. And 24 quid for something that might not work for you is a lot of money. So yeah, I love this and I definitely will be repurchasing this again. The next thing is another Micellar Water. This is the Superdrug Vitamin A. I really, really like this. I'm going to say I will repurchase it again. But at the moment, here in Northern Ireland, Superdrug isn't open because of the whole COVID and lockdown business. I know at every different part of the UK there's different, you know, rules and regulations. But I can't even, Superdrug at the minute online aren't even delivering to Northern Ireland. So I can't even go online and buy this. So yeah, when I get a chance to get either to a Superdrug or a Superdrug order, this will be one of the things I'll be repurchasing. again, a bit of a splurge product. This is the Lush Helping Hands hand cream. Now this small tub is like, I want to say 9 quid. But oh my god, this is, I have the driest, before COVID even existed, I had the driest hands. In here, I get really bad cracking, bleeding, open wounds, really bad. And the amount of hand creams I've tried, but this, I have to say without a doubt, is the best thing I've ever tried. And I will definitely be repurchasing this. I have other hand creams to get through and I don't want to waste them, but this is definitely going to be in my online basket or in a basket when Lush opens very soon. I mean, it's amazing, and that's all I can say. I mean, apparently it was formulated to, let me see, what does it say? Does it tell me very much about it? Yeah. Mark invented this to help nurses and people who have really dry hands, really dry overwashed hands. So there you go, it was invented for nurses and people that are constantly using their hands, soap and water. But yeah, all I can say is fab, loved it, and it will be going into an online basket or a real shopping basket very soon. Brilliant stuff. While we're on the Lush train, we'll just stick with it. Snow Fairy. What can I, even though the bottle is empty and it has been for a while, oh my god, that smell. Yeah, I only buy this, I think you can only get it sort of round about Christmas time. Do correct me if I'm wrong, I'm not too sure, but I only buy this sort of at Christmas time. And this lasts me, just because anybody that has Lush shower gels will know that the smallest drop really goes a long way. And it's that kind of smell. As much as I love it, I think if you used it all the time, you might get a bit bored of it. So I only like to buy it coming up to that Christmas time of year, really enjoy it, indulge in it, and look forward to it then again the next Christmas. But yeah, this will always be a repurchase every year. I love it. Even the bath bombs, the bubble, but anything this I just adore, absolutely adore. So if you haven't smelt this or tried this, you don't know what you're missing. And anybody that has and says they don't like it, what is wrong with you? No, seriously, I mean, I know it's not going to be for everybody, but what is wrong with you? It is just divine. So yeah, this is going to be another repurchase nearer the Christmas time again this year. I mean, I've quite a few bits here, guys, so you know, sorry if you came here for a short video. This is gathered up over January and February, so there's quite a few bits. Right, we'll go back to the Superdrug train. These are the Radiant Exfoliating Pads. Basically, I would have always used the ordinary glycolic acid, the 7% one. Again, one of those things, couldn't get my hands on it. I just was in Superdrug and bought a couple of tubs of these. And I do like them. And this, not only the glycolic acid, but my vitamin C I've actually changed, because I don't know whether it's hormonal or me just getting more mature, more older, that my skin has changed slightly. So I find using too many sort of exfoliating, abrasive, peeling acid things, just it's too much. A couple of times with a week with things that are a bit more gentler seem to be working brilliantly for me at the moment. There was a time where I just sort of threw it all on my face and it was grand. It's like a face of steel. Nothing would have harmed it, but just recently that has changed, so obviously I have had to change my skincare with that. But yeah, I have another tub on the go of these. I do really like them, do really rate them. This is an Avon lavender pillow spray. This is the old packaging. It was on offer at some, I loved this, and when it was on offer I would have bought a whole load of them. This is the last of the stash that I had. I do really like this, but it just got to the point where I think I've used it for so long that I didn't smell it no more. I didn't feel like it was benefiting me. So I'm actually using something else at the minute, which yes is more expensive, but not only do I love, I just think the smell and how it helps me relax more. It doesn't put me to sleep, but it makes me more relaxed, and taking those deep breaths in bed and that smell, and it just is, I feel it's more beneficial. It's actually the Sanctuary one that I'm using at the moment, and I just really like it. So I'm not saying I would never buy the Avon one again, but at the minute I just have no interest in it. I found something new and I'm going to stick with it for a while. Might come back to this, might not, we'll have to see. Okay, the next thing is a shower gel slash bath gel, but I used it as a shower gel. Again, can you see what that is? It's the Treacle Moon Gentle Powder Love Shower and Bath Gel. Basically this smelt of baby powder. Oh my goodness, it was delightful. The only reason I came across this was it was in Tesco's, and it was reduced down to, I think they had it reduced down to $1.50, and I picked it up, tried it, loved it, but I've never come across it again. If I do, I would buy it again. I really enjoyed it. It was really, just that baby powder, really not overpowering, but just really lovely, comforting smell. Yeah, but as I say, I've never came across it again, so they were probably getting rid of it in Tesco's, but I really liked it. Again, a deodorant, and yes, this is a man's deodorant. I'm quite aware of that. It's the Gillette Endurance. I do use women's deodorants, but I tend to lean more towards a man's deodorant when I'm working. When I'm at work, I'm constantly on the go, so I get quite sweaty very quickly, and I just find that a man's deodorant just gives me that bit of longer lasting power. I mean, yeah, I would buy this one again. The one I'm using at the minute is just a Boots man's roll-on deodorant. Now, I'm not really fussy unless it's super bad, but yeah, I liked it. I would buy this again. It's deodorant, what more can I say? These two products I will show you together because I use them together. These two products here, they are, again, these are from Superdrug, and they're the Optimum Nighttime Cream Retinol and the Optimum Retinol Booster Drops. Now this, as I say, is cream. This is like an oil boost, the pipette, you squeeze it, etc. You know what you're doing with these. You can use these both individually, but I don't. I use them together. So a pump of this, a pipette of this, mix them together, put them on my face. And I absolutely adore these. Work really well for me. I will be buying them again, as I say, when I can get to do a Superdrug order. Super good, but again, even with retinol, you have to be careful. So if you've never tried retinol again, I would take it slowly, a couple of times a week. Me, I plaster this on every night, but as I say, I've been using it a long time. But yeah, definitely going to be a repurchase. Last couple of things, both sorry, a few more things, both benefit Porefessional and Bad Girl Bang. The reason why this is a small one is because I have loads of mascaras at the minute, and I wasn't buying a big one because I knew it would dry out. But again, love this stuff. Will definitely repurchase at some stage, but as I say, I have a load of mascaras at the minute, but it's fantastic. It really lengthens, volumes my lash. Definitely going to be a repurchase. The Porefessional, this is the gel matte rescue. I have an oily T-zone. I really like this. I would have repurchased it, but as I say, I found something new that I am really loving. And again, as I've got older, I'm just not as oily as I used to be, so I don't sort of need this much sort of mattification. But yeah, really like this, and if I was still an oily gal, would repurchase again. Okay, last thing very quickly because my battery is dying. This is the E-Cooking Overnight Foot Cream. This was amazing. Amazing. I actually got this in a beauty box. I will not be repurchasing this because for a small jar of it, it is like 34 quid. And while it was amazing, I am not paying 34 quid for a foot cream. It's just not happening. No, nada. But yeah, if you fancy a splurge, don't mind spending that kind of money on a foot cream, try this. It was wonderful. But yeah, that is it for the empties. I'm sorry this last few bits are a bit rushed, but all I can see here in the corner of my eye is my battery flashing like a maniac, and I don't want to get cut off. So thank you very much for joining me again. Please subscribe. Love to you all. Mwah. See you again next time. Bye.